Hey everybody, I'm Tommy Scoville. This is the Tommy Scoville Show. And as you can tell, it's Casual Friday at the Tommy Scoville Show. People, my week is almost over. I've got 4 12-hour days under my belt. So the good news is everything today is overtime, which is nice. And the big money. Folks, I wanted to go over a couple of things. Yesterday we talked about setting goals. And we talked about doing it in baby steps, which is, I think, super important because you want to start getting used to achieving, the things that you set out to do. Starting to get the brain to give you that feel-good chemical is super important. However, you also need to not give up the concept of setting huge goals, right? What I'm trying to do is to do 2 videos a day and to try to deliver, 2 good videos that have a message that's going to benefit everybody on the boat. I also would like 1 million people on this boat. I want this to be the biggest ship in the world. That's a big goal. I would like to change how the world views addiction. It's a pretty good sized goal. And when I first talked to people about this channel, I talked to friends, and for the most part, all of them were very supportive. But there were a few who weren't. And they had legitimate concerns. One was, are people going to take to an ex-convict bank robber telling them that they can live a better life? Are they going to be able to deal with that as a concept? And there are people who won't be able to. That's just they were being realistic, and they weren't cold-hearted with how they said it or anything else. But one of the things that we need to think of as we move forward is that the world belongs to the bold. There's just no way around it. The world belongs to those who are bold, and to those who say the 2 words, why not, right? You want to change how the world views addiction. Don't you think that's a pretty tall order for an ex-convict? Yeah, I do. But why not? Why not me? Why not somebody stepping up and saying, I was there, I've been there, I've done that, and I can make the difference. It's going to start right here. It's going to be with me. Is that bold? You betcha. But why not? And the people in the past who have said why not have changed the earth. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't have it be your only goal, because we have to set incremental stuff so that the brain starts to cope, and starts to train to hit the reward button, right? To get that feel-good chemical that I did it. I set out to do something and I did it. That's huge. But don't do it in lieu of dreaming huge. Now that you're going to be living a sober life, once you start getting that sober life under your belt, what did you give up on in the past? What did you quit? What did you think to yourself? Well, now I'm an addict. I'm a junkie. I'm a user, and I'm one of those people who's just not going to be a success. Like I said yesterday, the first time you call in sick, it's something that you feel horrible about. You're like, oh, I can't believe I'm calling my boss. I'm going to tell him that I can't go to work. How easy is it by the 5th time, right? Failure is the exact same thing in terms of success. We start very incremental, right? Small little things. I'm going to do this drug because it's fun, but I'm certainly not going to do it during the week. And then the first time you do it on a Monday, you think, oh man, I'm breaking the rules. But by a month into it, you're doing it 7 days a week and you're stealing to get the stuff. Because once you start down that slide, it's just like going up the slide. Your brain starts to deal with your brain starts to deal with failure and starts to get very accustomed to it and very used to it. And when that happens, you quit on some of the big dreams, some of the things that you really wanted in life. People, the beautiful thing about becoming sober is that you get back your dreams. And if you weren't dreaming big enough, damn it, dream bigger. Change it. How can you change the world? There are a million ways. There literally are a million ways. And there are people who have approached me that have said, I want to be a part of what you're doing. And, you can be. Obviously, you can invite people here. But there are people who have stepped up to the plate larger than that, who are taking a very active role in helping me with some of the designs on what this ship is going to be. And they're bringing with them specific goals, and they're bringing with them specific talents. Mark is a great example. This is something that's so near and dear to Mark's heart that there's nothing he won't do to help the cause. Not because it's my dream, but because it was his. This is something that he thought about so long and hard that when the two of us met, it was like boom. There was something really, really amazing that happened. But start to think about what your wow was. Back in the day when you went, wow, I would love to do that. What was that? Because as we start to become addicts, we give up on those dreams. And I'm here to tell you that you can live them. You can. There's absolutely nothing holding you back anymore, right? Once you start to eliminate the greatest stumbling block in every single addict's life is the drug, is the lifestyle, is the habit. Whatever that habit is that you need to remove out of your life in order to be a success as a human, right? As just a human being on this planet, you eliminate the chemical, or you eliminate the habit, or you eliminate whatever it is you're doing that's controlling you, whatever it is that dictator. Once you remove that out of your life, well, then let's get back to what you were thinking about prior to that, because we all had dreams. There was a great commercial once on television, and it said, when you were 14 years old, and people asked you what you wanted to be when you grow up, you probably didn't say junkie. That's heavy, right? That's really heavy. But if we beat it, and we're going to, people, make no mistake about it, we're here to beat it. We're going to do it. We've got your back. We're going to help you. With that gone, what was the dream? What is it you wanted to do? Because if you go, oh, well, you know what? Now I'm 40 or I'm 50. I don't give a care how old you are. I'm in my 50s. My dream was this even when I was using. I used to talk to Johnny about it, and he would say to me, boy, you know what? It's great. I think you could do it. I really think that, I was studying what this show was supposed to be while I was still using. I really was. I wanted so badly to change how people viewed addiction. Unfortunately, I was an addict. And I kept trying to quit, and I kept trying to quit, and I kept trying to quit. It's done. So, I said, I'm doing it. I'm going to make my dream a reality. And people, when you leave comments in this comment section, you're making my dream a reality. You are making the dream of Ounce of Prevention. You're making the dream of the Tommy Scoville Show, whatever boat name we decide to go with. You're making it a reality. That I'm watching it happen every day. And I want to tell you something. Once you eliminate the stumbling block and you go for that big goal, the why not? Why not me? Why not now? Why not this? Why not? When you start to see the success in that, I'm going to tell you something, people. I spent way, way, way too long in my life, decades, right, of my life, addicted to a substance that most people describe as the ultimate rush, right? The top of the food chain in terms of highs, right? There's not much like heroin in terms of really being a boom, it's a very, very strong drug, and it's a drug that removes any guilt or pain or any feeling of inadequacy. Heroin takes care of all of that, right? But I want to tell you something. I told a woman on an airplane what I was doing, and we ended up exchanging phone numbers because her kids she thought might be using, and we went through the whole process, and she caught them, and she said, now what do I do? And I said, you drug test them, and I walked her through the entire thing, and she was divorced. Her husband came in on this, and they sat in a room together, which they hadn't done since the divorce. It was a nasty, ugly divorce, and they sat in a room like two people that had once loved each other, like they buried the hatchet for the purpose of saving their two kids, and the drug was meth. And one boy was 17 and the other one was 14. And I got a letter from this woman, and I had planned on reading it to you today, and I can't do it. There's no way to get through this letter. It's not something that I could do, but it's the first of, I know, what will be many letters like it. This started a while back, and the letter started out, sorry. The letter started out, my boy just got accepted into college. And if I didn't sit next to you on that plane, I don't think that would have happened. And I want to tell you something, people. That was better than that plunger hitting the bottom of the syringe, right? Nothing has ever felt that good. You know, when Andrew Eats says, you know, I've been sober 20 days and my show is 21 days old. That's like that plunger hitting the bottom of the syringe, only better. So whatever that dream is that you gave up on, when it happens and it starts to become a reality, the high that you got from the drugs you did or the alcohol you consumed or the whatever your drug of choice was, you're gonna find out what a high is, because I've tried everything, including jumping out of airplanes and anything else that you can do to kick adrenaline on. I've tried it all. And knowing that your dream is a reality and knowing that you made a difference for me, whatever your dream happens to be, but knowing that that dream is now yours, I promise you, you don't know what a high is. You think you do, right? Because we've done the drugs and we drank and we did whatever. I promise you, you don't know what a high is. So dream big. And the beautiful thing is this, anything we can do, your shipmates, anything we can do to make that happen. Do you realize the power on this boat right now, people? Like Mark stepping up and helping me the way he has. Like Johnny stepping up and helping me the way that he has. All of you leaving comments and doing what you do. You come up with an idea and it's awesome. I guarantee you that there's going to be somebody on this boat who can lend you their expertise or lend you their talents or their experience. We have right here enough potential to make your dream a reality. For real. Start thinking about it. There's 1,300 people on this boat right now. I guarantee you there's talent in that pool that you've never thought of. And we're all ready to support you in whatever it is that dream is. I promise you, right? That's what it means to have your back all down the line. So dream big, people. Please, dream big. Say to yourself, why not? Why not me? Why not now? Yeah, set little goals. Set little goals for the interim. But don't be afraid to shoot for the stars. And it's a cliche, folks, but if you shoot for the stars and you come up short, you still, the moon's still in sight, right? Please, whatever you gave up on, give it a lot of thought, because sobriety means living your best life. And if you gave up on your dreams because of your best life, if you wanted to be a personal trainer, or if you wanted to be whatever, right? Now that's back. That's back on the table. All of those things that you let go, they're back on the table. You understand what I'm saying? So enjoy this life. Enjoy sobriety. Enjoy living your best life. And we'll have your back. It's exciting stuff, man. Makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. Not that I got a lot of hair anywhere, but it would be standing up if it were there. You know what I'm saying? Super exciting stuff. It takes my breath away. People, if this is exciting to you, look, right here, there's the Tommy Scoville show symbol. Click on it. Become part of this boat. Let us have your back. Come and have ours, right? Join this. There are videos over here. Watch all of them 5 times, right? Help me make my dream a reality. And you're going to learn along the way. I'm Tommy Scoville. God bless you, people. I will see you tonight at 5 o'clock. Thank you. You know what? I had a thought. I don't know if you know this, but I had a girl spend the night last night. You probably ought to meet her. Hold on one second. Hey, Georgie. Georgie, come here. Come here, Georgie. I want you to meet everybody. Look at my girl. Huh? Look at this. Come here, Georgie. Come over here. I want you to meet everybody. Come here. Come here. This is the girl that spent the night last night. Come here. Who's that good girl? This is Georgie. I house sat for Georgie last night, even though I wasn't here for most of the night. Georgie's a good girl. There's nothing like petting a dog. I'm sorry I had to share this with you. Georgie's the happy dog, aren't you? She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Okay, I'm Tommy Scoville. I'll really be here tonight. I gotta go play with Georgie. Even though I really should go to bed. Georgie has earned it, haven't you? Look over here, Georgie. You're such a good girl. Hold on, watch this. Who is that? Is that Georgie? What a good girl.